Hello my beautiful angels, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Girls Chats video. I know I usually have a beverage like coffee, but I've already had 2 cups of coffee today, so my beverage of the day is water. Let's have the first sip together. Whew, refreshing. So grab your beverage, watch this as you're walking, and I really want you to take note because the things I learned that I'm going to share in this video, it took me years to learn, truly. Today we're going to talk about how social media can ruin your life, but I'm also going to tell you some tips and ways to use social media to your advantage. You can use it and you can make social media work for you as opposed to against you. So first of all, I feel like the biggest tool for comparing yourself is through social media because there are so many people, influencers, celebrities that post only the highlights of their life, as they should, right? Because no one's out here posting their worst moments or posting their struggles. That really doesn't happen. So on social media, everyone's just posting the highlight reels of their life. And what happens is the normal person like you and me, we go on social media, we see only the cherry-picked best moments of everyone's life and we compare it to our whole life, like the whole picture, right? And it can be so damaging to your mental health if you don't realize this, because have you ever been on social media? Before you got on social media, you were in a great mood, you were happy, you felt thankful, then you go on social media and then you feel triggered. You see all these people your age, they're already graduated, they're married, they travel, and you look at yourself and you're like, I'm not doing any of that, what's wrong with me? You almost start making up problems in your life that didn't exist before. And oftentimes a lot of people use it as a tool to literally put themselves down, and I hate that, but I really do think that the majority of people use it that way. So that's one thing. And then another thing is the expectations aspect, right? Not only are you comparing, but more and more you set higher and higher expectations for your life, which is great. I'm all for aiming high. Like, you guys know me, I'm all about self-improvement. I want to be the best version of myself every single day. I wake up and I try to tackle the day and I try to improve, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's just 0.5%. But what's happening these days is a lot of people who don't put in the work, who don't see the type of work and time and energy and money that goes into certain things, they don't see all of that. They just see the result of something, and then they take that and then they make that their expectation, right? Example is like, okay, your fitness goal and your expectation of your dream body, okay? If you don't have it right in your head and you just go on social media and you find a girl that doesn't have your same body type, that looks nothing like you, and you take her body type and you look at her and you're like, okay, this is my dream, this is my goal. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I am saying it can get very disappointing and discouraging when you start going after that and you don't achieve the results, because there are a lot of things that you don't see. Maybe the girl that you saw, she is blessed with nice genetics. Maybe the girl that you saw is calorie restricting and she really isn't eating much. And one thing to consider is a lot of these people on social media, literally it is their job to look good, it is their job to be perfect. And what a lot of people fail to do is, like, when they're comparing themselves to this one person, and this is just one example, what happens is that a lot of people don't take into account the fact that they're a mom, the fact that they're working, the fact that they're in school. Like, they don't take all of that, but they just look at something that they see on social media and they make that their expectations. Do you know what I mean? Same thing can be said about everything, you guys. Skin is one of them. I used to compare myself all the time, and I used to see pictures of perfect skin on social media and I would be like, oh my gosh, this is my dream. This is how I expect my skin to look like. I'm gonna buy all of these products that they're recommending. And then when my skin wouldn't clear up, I would be so disappointed and so depressed, and it really put me in a negative headspace, you guys. And that's just one example. If I were to go back in time, I'd tell myself, I'd be like, you're literally a full-time student, you're working, you're volunteering, you're in 3 different organizations, you're president of one of them, you're doing all of this, you're barely putting it together, you're barely having the time to study and let alone make time for your family and make time for your mental health. You can't expect your skin to clear up so quickly. And I think sometimes people, including myself, we just need to look at social media and take everything that we see with a grain of salt, because that beautiful person that you're seeing that has the perfect body or the perfect skin, there's a lot of stuff working to their advantage, and it probably took a lot more time than you realize. It may have taken medications, it may have taken multiple visits to dermatologists and skincare spas, but you really don't see that on the other end. You just see the product and then you want to have that, right? And then I'm seeing more and more, like even on my TikTok, people doing luxury hauls. I kid you not, like every single week. Like, unbox my new fall boots, unbox my new fall bag, unbox this and that, and they're all designer and each thing is thousands of dollars. And a lot of these influencers, like, as I'm making videos and I'm content creator, I have to make myself familiar, and I have ones that I just watch for fun, right? they link their day-to-day products, right? Or day-to-day outfits. And they're like, my favorite jeans. And so I go and click on it. Of course, it's always from Revolve. I click on it and the jeans is $200. And I'm like, sometimes I'm going crazy. I'm like, do all these people just buy these expensive pieces of clothes? Like, this is literally just a regular daily outfit and it's hundreds of dollars. But what most people don't realize, on the other hand, is that these brands are sending them these jeans. So these people, influencers, celebrities, they're recommending products that if they were just a normal person, they wouldn't buy. Because who the hell buys a pair of jeans for $200? I mean, maybe, who knows, one day, like, if you want to invest in that piece, so be it. But I'm just trying to tell you that a lot of stuff is not what they seem. So these are a couple of ways that social media can really affect your life negatively. And I'm telling you, if you're at a hard time in your life, and if you're a student, for example, if you're working, or if you're like getting yourself out of trouble, or if you're just like trying to pick yourself back up from falling from whatever life circumstance you're in, I really want to urge you to delete your social media. Don't have it on your phone. Maybe just use YouTube or use a form of social media that can help you. Pinterest is a great source of like getting inspiration and finding amazing quotes and recipes and motivations. Pinterest is the best, literally, because you're not comparing your life to one person. It's just like, you know, beautiful aesthetic pictures that can maybe inspire you and help you manifest. So Pinterest to me is a great way, but also YouTube, because it's like long form and it takes effort. It takes effort to listen to a full YouTube video. It helps your attention span. You learn a lot from it, and I feel like it's just more intentional. That's one of the reasons I focus on YouTube. There was a period of my time, and this was in pharmacy school, where literally I looked at social media and I looked at where I was at the time, and I couldn't find one reason why I should keep it. It wasn't making me feel more confident. It was wasting my time. I felt like I was putting too much focus on other people's lives when I did not have my life together. My skin was looking horrible. I gained weight. I was behind on my work and my studying, and it just wasn't helping me. So instead of just deactivating my account, which is what most people do, I literally deleted it. And you guys, when I tell you I was literally untraceable for years, even after pharmacy school, for years I was untraceable. Didn't have an Instagram, barely posted. I had a Snapchat and I had a very limited people on there. When I tell you that is the best decision I have made for myself, I swear to you, I am not exaggerating and I'm not lying to you. Listen, today I can confidently say I open my social media and I use it in a way that doesn't hurt or harm my mental health. I really attribute this to me being off of it for years. Like, that changed my life. That time helped me focus on me and focus on the reality of me. It helped me spend more time with real people doing real things. And now when I'm on social media, I literally just use it to my advantage. I only follow people that inspire me. I use it in a way that is healthy. I use it in a way to only benefit me. And I swear to you, like, I'm not exaggerating, please, like, if you choose to keep your social media, the people who you follow make all the difference. So make sure that the people you follow are inspiring you, are teaching you something, and it's okay to be inspired by style and by beauty and like learning how to do your hair better or your makeup better, but look at it literally as purely educational. You can definitely use it to your advantage. You can use it to improve how you look, to improve the way you do your hair, to make your life more beautiful. You can use it as inspiration for sure. But if you're noticing that you're getting triggered, you're getting insecure, you're comparing yourself, and that it's affecting you negatively, delete it. Do not activate it. Delete it completely. I promise you. Because you and me both know that if you deactivate it, you're gonna go back and reactivate it a little bit later. That's what I used to do. And then one thing I should say is that I was worried about before when I was considering deleting it is like losing connection and like missing out, just having FOMO basically. But I want to tell you, people that truly care about you, they already have your number. You don't need social media for you guys to keep in touch. The number 2 reason that social media can negatively impact you is that it puts too much focus on other people and not enough on you, okay? Like, why are you spending so much time watching what people in your town are doing, where they're traveling to, what selfies they're posting? Like, who cares? Who cares, literally? I want to tell you guys something I have not told anyone. But most of the people I know in real life, and I don't have a lot of friends, like my circle is very close. I'm talking about acquaintances, people I know kind of from afar. I have their stories muted, and there's no beef. There's literally nothing behind that other than I don't care. And I don't want to clutter my mind with people's lives that I'm not in their life, that we're not even close, and they don't provide any inspiration to me. Guess what? I literally never view their stories and they're muted. And I honestly, I recommend the same, because you should have the focus to be on your life, and you should focus on becoming the best version of yourself. I want you to be able to look back on yourself and be like, wow, I did that. I kept leveling up. I kept changing. Like, I am literally unrecognizable from who I was a year ago, let alone 2 years ago. You know what I mean? And that only comes from when you focus on yourself. If you guys would have met me even a year ago, you have some videos of me on YouTube. Actually, I started YouTube in December of last year. You will see I've changed a lot, and that is because I was able to focus on myself so much. So I urge you to do the same. Number 3 is that social media is basically an advertising platform. There are so many ads, and I would say way too many ads. That's not good for your wallet, okay? One of the things I also want to talk more about in this channel is just like being financially smart. And I struggled with that for a long time, and I still struggle to this day. Like, I would see something online and I would be convinced to buy it, and then I buy it. So another way social media can be potentially hurting you is that you're seeing so many ads and you're seeing so many things, and I want you to be a lot more intentional about how you spend your money. And social media, nothing about it is intentional unless you make it intentional. So one of the things that I really have been struggling with lately, okay, is just buying things that I don't need. So what I've been doing is literally, if I see it on TikTok, because TikTok is a platform that I do love and enjoy, if I see an advertisement on TikTok, I just scroll past it. Or if I see something that I really like and really want, then I will like bookmark it, or I would take a screenshot on my phone, and then I'd go back and see if I want it later. And just help me be less impulsive with spending. The last thing I want to say about social media that is negative and that can potentially hurt you is that a lot of people go there to tell their negative stories, and that used to affect me a lot, okay? And every now and then it still affects me. As you guys will be able to tell from my vlogs, I'm a very like emotional person, and before I used to try to change that, but now I literally own it. Like, yes, I'm emotional. Anything pretty much can make me cry and can really affect me. So seeing like stories about people suffering, a lot of people are very negative about certain things. For example, I see and used to see a lot of negative stories about getting married, like horror stories by so many different women, okay? All over my For You page. And when you see so many things that are overwhelmingly negative, sometimes it can just make you the next negative person, right? Like, you can get influenced by everything that you're seeing. In reality, everything has a balance. There is a good and a bad in everything. And there is beauty in a 9-to-5, but there's also beauty in having your own business. There is beauty in everything, and it's all about balance, and it's all about what you want. And what I see on social media, it's a lot of people telling you how you should live your life, telling you about their experience, therefore yours must be the same, right? Which it's not. Everyone's experience is different, and it just draws away from the point of life. Like, yes, listen to advice, listen to people's stories, learn from them, but at one point you have to wake yourself up and be like, it's my life, I'm gonna live my life how I wanna live it. I have all this information, and I'm gonna use this information to make the decision that's right for me. And with social media, it's like, it almost promotes no critical thinking. And that's just not how I want us to live our lives. So with that being said, this is like a nice transition into how social media can help you, and how social media can really improve your life. And I'm living proof, you guys. Because the reality is when you recognize social media for what it is, like, it's a tool, it can give you opportunities, it can give you ideas, it can help you improve your own life. Just literally use it as a tool. You're gonna be unbeatable, because most people are not using it this way. I'm telling you, most people use it for entertainment, and they use it to put themselves down, and then it's a whole cycle. So the first way social media can help you is for style and inspiration. If you guys met me a few years ago, not even a few years ago, what am I saying? If you guys met me a year and a half ago maybe, or even a year ago, my style is crap. It was crap. I did not have any nice pieces. I didn't care about what I would wear. I've always thought, I don't care how I look, or I don't care what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside that counts. And there's some truth to that. But in reality, ever since I started getting inspiration from social media and improving my style a little bit, like literally just a little tiny bit, I started getting inspiration. I feel like I started to carry myself differently. I feel like I've leveled up in a way that I never leveled up in before. It was like a new chapter of my life unlocked, okay? And it's just beautiful, the changes I've been seeing in myself. So you can definitely use social media for style inspiration, for makeup inspiration, or even hair inspiration. Just use it to help you become the person that you desire to be. Number 2 is that it can help you and give you an opportunity to connect with others. So like I mentioned before, I have a very small circle of people in my life, and I choose it that way because I just struggle to find people that like inspire me, people that I gravitate towards, people that are on the same wavelength, people that are like positive, non-judgmental, but they're driven, they're fun. I haven't had luck finding a lot of these people, so I have a very few people in my life. So guess what do? I started finding people on social media that inspire me, that I look up to, and that I want to learn from. So this is your sign. If you don't have a lot of friends in real life, or if you don't have mentors or people to inspire you, literally you have social media, and you can find your older sister on social media. You can find your mentor on social media. There are hundreds, there are thousands of people that are teaching and sharing their life stories, and you can watch them and follow them, and you can learn from them and really use them as a tool. So if you don't have a lot of people in your life, it's not the end all be all, because hey, you literally have social media. Everything literally is right here. It's one search away. So that's honestly one of the biggest takeaways I want you guys to take away from this video. And last but not least is it can help you with your business. So if you have a business, or if you have a personal brand, or if you want to start posting videos, or if you want to become a content creator, use it to your advantage. Literally start posting. You can maybe make a career out of it. You can maybe learn how to edit, and then that could be your side gig. Or if you have a business, you can use it to promote your business online, or you can just use it as a tool, as a search engine to help you with your business. So you can really use it to brand yourself, to advertise your business, your family's business. You can use it and do like social media marketing for different brands in your neighborhood. Anyways, my loves, thank you so much for watching this Girls Chats video. I really love these chats. Please let me know what you think about them. With that being said, if you're on the journey to become the best version of yourself, then please hit that subscribe button. Type down in the comments if you took anything away from this video. Follow me on my other platforms, and then I will see you in the next video. Love you so much. Bye.